Hey, there we go. We started. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So we are here today on a map that is new to us, one that I haven't played before, called Genesis. I've been playing on it for the past week. I've meant to do this earlier. I just haven't really had the time. So anyway, let's talk about this a little bit here. So, first off, before I go any further, I'm going to start with a PSA, a public service announcement to all of you that may be having ARC issues. Put that hammer away. So, we've been noticing a few issues. Discord overlay, I love Discord overlay, but I was crashing like crazy lately. Went and looked it up, and there's some other people that have been having some issues. Discord runs fine on it, but as long as I disabled the overlay, even if I'm not in a chat channel talking to somebody, when I'm running the game, because I had Discord overlay that works with ARC, it was crashing me hardcore. Ever since I've disabled it, I've been fine. Now another thing, friend was having an issue with Snapshot 10 trying to get into this map. She would time out. Um, and we figured out after much trial and error, like we moved the server location from, uh, you know, uh, New York City to Miami. We tried reinstalling multiple times. Finally figured out what her issue was. Her issue was she was watching Twitch in the background while she was waiting for the map to load. Because this is a custom map and not something that's in there like Ragnarok or the Center or the Island or any of the other DLCs. Um, it was with her computer, I guess it's a bit of an older model, it was causing her to time out when loading. So that was our solution, was that she had to make sure she was running nothing at all on her computer except Discord, and she could get loaded in. So, now, without further ado, after giving the public service announcement, well, I am gesturing so much I just smacked my mic. Um, I don't know why I gesture. Y'all can't see me gesturing, but I just do it anyway. Anyway, after further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start showing off this map to you. Welcome to Genesis! Alright, so this map, as you may notice, is very, very different. So it's got a really cool cyberpunk city. It is sort of, I wouldn't really say it's in the middle of the map, but it's pretty close to the middle of the map. Um, and it is awesome and adds a whole new element to the game. And this is very much a like an RP map. So if you got some buddies and you want to do some role playing, you can definitely do it here. So I was actually supposed to pick up a pony, and I left my ponies back at my house. So we're gonna go ahead and walk in. And you can see here, those are buses. They can take you around the city. Look at this. I mean, this is almost eye-bleedingly bright, but it is really, really cool. So, you can choose, if you play this map, to start at custom, which is the bottom one. It should start you right where I started here. However, it tends to, the first time you load in, start you in the wild. So I let a T-Rex nom me, and then afterwards I picked custom again, and it actually loaded me in the right place. So we're going to come up here. So yeah, this is why I was supposed to have a horse, because I wanted to ride it around instead of flying. And we're going to kind of show you a little bit of the city. So this is where I started off. It was sort of my hangout. Sort of our... Ah! My glow pony! Ah, there we go. Knew you were around here somewhere. So this is sort of where I just kind of set up. But a lot of this is just very, very neat. So I'm going to come back over here into the bar. And we did a little bit of decorating, or at least I did. I know, I probably went too far. But I added some really cool mods that we don't normally use too to it. But I set up a desk for everybody. It's funny. Nobody's... Well, actually, there is one person we play with that yellow's their color, but the three people I usually play with are green, red, and blue. The other one's... His color is white, but no white furniture. But yeah, I mean, there's this fantastic bar. You can play around, decorate it, live in it, whatever you want to do. As you can see, I put in a few things because you can't use these chairs, which annoyed the crap out of me. So I put in these little desks here. Yeah, you can see, great view. Great view! Not really. But I just set up a few things here. I really love the cyberpunk atmosphere. I love the music. So it's royalty-free music that they use. So very, very nifty. But you can see there's so much to this city. So, I mean, we're going to go ahead and explore a little bit. Suppose we could ride the bus, but just as much fun to take the pony. So I use ACM a lot because it's a fantastic tool. And once I got stuck on a bus, thanks to ACM when I loaded in, I was like, no, why? So, as you saw, there's NPCs in this map. And not all of them are working. So it's advertised that they're working. They said, make sure these settings are enabled if, you aren't seeing the vendors. But the food vendors, no matter what I do, don't seem to be working properly. Because they're supposed to be here. Mom's Diner. We're supposed to be able to have a vendor here. So I wonder if they disabled it and just didn't change the patch notes. But you can build kind of over here. You can build anywhere you want. It's so neat. Like, even in the intro video, you can see some of these other buildings. This is where they built their stuff here. So, I can't resist this. A drop. I'll take that. I don't want that. But yeah, I mean, just look at this. This is really, really cool. But like I said, the color can be kind of eye-bleeding. So, if we sit here, a shuttle is going to arrive, I think. But I have no idea how long it's going to take, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just move on. These things here. Oops. Sorry, Glow Pony. These are water. The bus is here. Maybe the shuttle will be here soon. Because this is definitely not all there is to the city. Nah, okay. Nope. It's okay, I think we're faster than the shuttle anyway. And I'll give you an aerial view later, but I think, like, the first time experiencing this city, you need to just kind of see it on foot. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so I'm going to show you what's up the blue line here. I have to jump through the bus again. And this is another really awesome thing that's on the map. Now, I don't have one, but my buddy does. You see these guys? They're hovercrafts. Yes. Yes, hovercrafts. So this guy in here is a hovercraft vendor. So there's certain loot boxes in the city that you can get parts from. So let me go ahead and pull this up here. So I hit E on his bench. And you can see here I can craft a hover bike if I have all the parts. Unfortunately, I've only ever found one part. But you just put them in there and you can craft and get yourself a hover bike. One of my buddies does have one. And I'm going to wander over to his place and play with it just so you can see it. It seems really slow when you're riding it. But you realize when you see somebody else on it, that thing is fast. Crazy, crazy fast. So, I don't think I've ever ridden the blue line all the way up. I'm going to see where it goes. I probably should have just kept riding the pony. But this is way more fun. So I think it's kind of neat that they have like a lot of these things around the city. Even, I'll show you where the beacon is. Obelisk. Thank you. Brain fart. I'll show you where the obelisk is, but there's different like hover vehicles you could use. So technically you could take your land animals and you could, you know, load them onto the platform and take them all where you need to go. So there's lots of little interesting buildings too, like this here. I'm going to take you to the Junker District. Wow, did I almost fall off? Because I felt like I almost fell off. I'm going to take you to the Junker District, and I'm going to show you like some of the buildings in there. I think I'm going to set up a shop in there. And I may, because my buddy was talking about he wants to set up a shop too, I may put on Eco's shop decor. If anybody has played with mods before, you know, Eco, maybe you don't know, Eco makes absolutely awesome mods. So I definitely recommend checking them out. I put two that I've never played with on the server, the Tech Decor and the RP Decor. And then we also have Eco Gardens, Eco Stables, and Eco Terrariums on here. Because it is good stuff. And of course Steampunk, because I can't live without Steampunk anymore. So now we're going to go down the orange line. And I'm going to show you a little bit down here. So you can see like this is just another really cool space to live in if you wanted to. Oh, here's the big transport. I want that drop, but I'm thinking, okay. I failed. No, dang it. All I'm seeing is like horse buttons. I'm trying to do this. No! This is just a fail. Fail. Come on. Don't make me fly it up there, because I totally will. Come on. Up. Okay, you know what? So we also have a really awesome mod that a friend of mine introduced me to on the server. It's Better Dino Storage. So a lot along... blah, 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 English. A lot along the lines of the cryopod system. However, it's a lot nicer because there's no cryo sickness to worry about. And they have this nice little gun here that'll instantly pick up your animals and put them in these nice soul traps here. We call them Pokeballs. So I usually keep like my Wyvern and my Argy on me, and I'll switch back and forth depending on what I'm doing and what animal I need. But even like this, you know, just like meh. So anyway, yeah. So you saw that vendor. There are other vendors on the server too that require aberration, or not aberration, excuse me, Genesis coins. I have a few here, Genesis tokens. And there are 3 of these Alfie's trash shops down here. And Alfie's will trade in trash for coins. So you can see down here, he wants piles of trash and he'll give you coins. And I actually love this currency. I think it's really fun. So we'll show you some of the shops and things you can buy with them. There we go. So now there's another club over here, and I know that the person's name on the club was, I guess, a streamer that helped bring attention to this map. So he's got his own club, which is actually, I think, really cool. Probably cooler than the Lonely Hearts Club, but the Lonely Hearts Club was right next to the entrance to the city, so it was a good place to hang out. But I think my buddy wants to come and make this sort of his bar, and I have the Lonely Hearts as my bar. There's one more on here too, so I'll show you that one. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get on... My buddy calls this the Hershey Highway. I have no idea why. We're going to go ahead and get on the highway. And we're going to head into the Junker District. Now I'm going to stay on this up here so y'all can kind of get an aerial view, and then I'm going to go down below. There we go. So I'll try to... kind of give you a good view of what the top part of the city looks like. And then we're going to go ahead and I think I'll go ahead and switch back to bird for a little bit. And give you a view of the junk part of the city. So down over here we've got just this really cool looking ruined city. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the horse. I know I'm switching a lot, but I figure that way y'all can see on foot and you don't have wings flapping in your face. Just a horse butt. So you can see there's like an invisible wall here between the two parts of the city. Sort of like the story is that they set up the upper class live in this part and then the lower class live in this part. So it's great for RP. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the trash piles too, because this is one of the main ways that you can make money. There's actually 3 ways total. I did actually watch a video to find this out myself, so this is not me being original here, but I'm going to make sure you guys see anyway. So there's little piles of trash here. Oops. Okay, can I not mine those? Evidently. Oh, wow. Yeah. Gonna make me a liar here. I don't know what's going on. Ooh. Alright, well, let me find another pile of trash then, because this is evidently not working real great with me here. Granted, I usually do this on my Anki, so I could just be hitting all the wrong things, but I thought it was these things. There we go, piles of trash. So, yeah, I usually mine these on my Anki, and I think I get a lot more. I think I get about... I haven't checked since I updated my Anki's melee, but with an Anki with 800 melee, I think I'm getting about 400 or 500 per pile, whereas on hand you get about 100. So you can just kind of bring your Anki down in here and swing around if you have an Anki, or do it with pickaxe. There's also other trash you get, scrap wood and cardboard and cloth. And I have not found anything to do with that yet. As far as I know, there isn't anything. Now I'm going to stop because you can hear the sound of a loot crate in here. And we're going to go in and we're going to check this out. I'm going to go ahead and turn up my gamma. So I know that like the videos usually tend to be really dark compared to what you're actually seeing on your screen. Or what I'm seeing on my screen, so... Gamma up, why not? Alright, so right here, we have one of these special loot crates from Genesis. And this is your second way to get money. You can sometimes find coins and currency in there. And you can find your hovercraft parts. Yeah, I'll take an Ascendant Carno saddle. So these are just scattered all throughout the Junker districts. I found one by the police station. I haven't really... and there's a few, I think, in Botania where I'm living. But I haven't really found a lot of them, so... You can see, this just looks really cool. So this is one section of the Junker district. And I was gonna say, I told you all I'd show you the other club. I can't get through here. So now if I stayed on the highway, it would have taken me to the slightly nicer part of town. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do anything, evidently. Telling you, this dino storage, oh, it's so good. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my bird on 9, so I don't have to keep doing this every time I get stuck somewhere. Okay, or not. I'll just walk around. Yeah, this is the only problem with it, is it does the cave crap. And you're like, what cave? There is no cave. But I think we're directly below the obelisk. and it won't let you throw out an obelisk, which is annoying as hell. So, alright. Well, I'll go ahead and stop here. You can see, like, look at this. This is so cool. They set up NPCs here, and we've got the strip club. If you try talking to her, she shouldn't really do anything. I don't know. I enjoy it. I think this is fun. Alright. So then, we're going to go, like I said, you can come back up here and follow this around to the next section of town. Or the entrance I usually take via pony is over here. Because, I mean, I really do. I spend a ton of time on the pony in here. So most of the city is safe. There's some areas that aren't, but a lot of it is pretty darn safe. So you can see in here, here's the shop, one of the shops that actually works. This is Old Gravy. And you can come in here and you can exchange coins for clothing. Alright. And over here, this is a resource vendor. There's two of them. One is up by where my buddy's living. But this is terrible. Terrible voice acting. Alright. So here... Okay, you can stop talking now, dude. Okay, so here you can change Genesis tokens into materials. So when we couldn't find the oil and we wanted to build a few things, we just got coins and got resources for it. So good stuff, good stuff. Gonna hop back on the pony. You're gonna hear another treasure thing, although there are a lot of artifacts around here too, because there are all 3 boss fights from the island are on this server, so you can do them if you want. Oh, here we go. Is this one that works? Yes, this is weapons. There's a tool one somewhere around here too. I'm not gonna go back for all of them though. So yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff down in here. And for the most part, since, you know, we don't PvP, where the heck did I leave my glow pony? Right there. You know, there's no threats down in this part of the city. It's just nice and quiet. You know, you aren't going to have spawns in here. And I'm going to show you, because, like, I plan on finding one of these buildings, these houses. I'm just sort of setting up shop in here and building myself a little house. You see, this one has crappy furniture in it, but some of them are empty. And you could just come in and, like, these have boarded off rooms too, which is not good. But, like, if you have a furniture mod, you could come in and you can make it really fancy. Or if you're doing RP with your friends, you could find a way to put doors on these and close them off and rent out apartments to people and be, you know, a slum lord or what have you. It's really neat. And that's another reason that I'm liking this dino storage mod, is because I don't ever leave my animals out anymore. I just keep them all in my little Pokeballs. So I don't have to worry about that. So it worked fine for me to live in a place like this, but like I said, I think that's going to be my second home. I'll show you my monstrosity of a house. As you can see, this city looks awesome at night. I'll show you what it looks like without the gamma. Pretty dark, but still livable. So now I'm going to go ahead and switch back to bird. I know, I'm switching around a lot. There we go. Let's get on good old Sal. So, if we come up here, there's more buildings around here that for you to live in. There's this area here that's real nice. I don't believe there's any footpath to get to it, but there's little shops here. There's one over here. That's a parking lot. You can't get to that on foot. It goes all the way up. There's, let's see, I think I'm below it, so let me fly up. There's this right here, which is really cool. This was tempting. I really like this. Red drop. Gotta stop. Yes, I'll take free ascendant stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and fly up and out and show you a few more things. So, first off, we're going to go look at the city at night. So, we'll do the police station in a minute, but turning this off. That's my gamma off. You can see just how bright and colorful it is. Very, very neat. So we're going to come over here too, because you can see, let me turn gamma back up. There's this neat Genesis police here. There's supposed to be a vendor, but can't find it. But you should be able to do awesome RP stuff. But it's a nice little police station. You can build here too, as far as we could tell. It's got a few rooms. Water in there. Broken computer monitors. Couple of little, like, offices. It's pretty neat. So, directly below is this eyesore, which is your obelisk, basically. And you can see here, that platform that I got stuck on earlier with the horse lands right there. So you can bring your animals in from one part of the city to the next. So, anyway, back up to that fly area up here. There's another resource vendor, and a fantastic spot where my buddy plans on living. You can see he's got all of his animals dumped here. And you can see there's a resource shop there. He could actually build inside the resource shop. And then these funky dome things, you can actually fly through them. And then we're going to come back over this way, past the city police. You see there's lots of drops down there. This is part of the slums. But over here is a hospital. And there's also supposed to be stuff in the hospital that isn't actually there. But it would make a nice home for somebody, because you can fly inside of it. And there's pathways leading around. Lots of cool places. There should be another cafe up around here. There's this area here which you can build on. The grid. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. But there's big bright yellow lights, stage, I guess, of some sort. Like a club. This almost looks like a ticket kiosk. Alright, and then we have the area where I'm living. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to day. And then I'm going to change it back to night, because my place looks cool at night. But I think approaching it, you're going to want to see it during the day. So ACM. Woof. Alright, there we go. So it's disgusting and rainy, even though we have fog disabled. Oh yeah, so here's another Mom's Diner. And you could get to Botanica from there, but I'm going to go from this end because I think it's prettier. Oh yeah. So let me scoot around some of these buildings here. So you can see there's lots and lots of space for you to build if you want to. Obviously, you'd need a flyer to come in and out of here, but same in some of these other buildings. Just so many different spaces. We put our taming pen up there because we were like, tallest building, taming pen. But anyway, yes, so this is Botanica, and there happens to be quite a few animals that I don't necessarily know if they spawn in here or they spawn up above and drop in, but I've even seen alpha raptors in here, which almost made me not build in here. But you can see there's these little water pools, and these are natural, these domes. And up ahead is my god-awful, insane monstrosity. Which is why I'm lagging, because we're loading in my house. So I wanted to make it wild and crazy. And I think I did. I think I was successful. So come on, lag stop. So I've been really busy. Put Structures Plus on the server, the open source version, and Eco Gardens, Eco Stables, Steampunk, all that kind of good stuff. I haven't really finished decorating in here. I need more. But you can see I've got greenhouses here. I've got these pretty little ponds. These are part of Eco Gardens. And you can tell them fish or no fish in there. There's a natural waterfall back there. So I can hear the nice sound of water. Wow, it is really lagging for me. Got my fish, got my fountains, my fake bushes, my other glow pony. And then inside is my monstrous house. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of this and do something else here. I found a Blade Runner picture. I was trying to do something similar. You can see these fridges here. It's got people in them. I won't tell you the comment everybody has made about the guys in the tank. But we'll come on down. I don't know. I wanted to mix in a little steampunk too, so I kind of went crazy. But put all my crafting shit around here. And yeah, I need to do a lot with it to decorate. I haven't even finished building it yet, so it's still a work in progress. We're gonna go ahead and do this. So, oops, no, I wanted 24. There we go. It looks better at night. So you can see those little tanks glow. I mean, it needs some lights, but I haven't really done anything yet. Let me go ahead and turn gamma off again. So this is underneath the water. I realized when I was placing the foundations, because with S Plus I was stacking foundations. And I wasn't really sure what was going to happen with the water when I placed them above. And it came all the way down like that, and I was like, ooh, okay, I can work with this. I can work with this. I can make like a nice fish tank. So what I did too is I love the eco terrariums, so I'm going to come back here. It needs more light, but I love blue, so I kind of went crazy here. But you can see the terrariums have their own light. So you can't really see too well in them with the gamma off. I'll go ahead and turn the gamma up. I don't really have all that much storage in here yet. Like I said, it's not done. It was just sort of a work in progress. These terrariums are amazing. I'm going to focus on one so you can get a good look. In case you've never seen these before. These are awesome. So yeah, I'm enjoying that part of it, but I'm weird. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn it back to 10 a.m. Boom. Alright. Because I enjoy showing off my monstrous creations. So you can see up here, I managed to do patterns in the floor. It was a massive pain in the butt. And up here's where I'm currently working. I don't know why I'm so hot in here. So I'm going to sort of cut this off and make this a house. I'm going to fill in the roof, all that good stuff. I'm going to figure out a stair method or a ramp method so that I can... Actually, I probably could just jump to get up on this level. But, yeah, so this is going to be like the actual proper house where my bed is and personal storage and all that. And right here, I'm going to put a chandelier. But I got really, really fancy with all of this. And let's see. So Macy's, need you. Actually, no. You. Happy. Let's get you out. So, not a lot of room for big flyers, but enough that I can land in here. And technically, I could park my Wyvern up on that ramp if I could get it to land, but oof, okay, lag. Let me just circle around again. I built so big again that I'm lagging. I do have a lot of Ankies out too, but not enough that this should be happening. Alright, anyway. Oh boy. Yep. Should be able to fly right through that diamond shape, but the lag is killing me. It's probably partially because I'm streaming too, so I'm not gonna panic over it. But my friend managed to successfully land her Wyvern in there. So yeah, let me show you a little bit more about what's on this map. So, this map has some really cool stuff. I'm gonna make a huge mistake and slush a Wyvern. You should never slush a Wyvern, by the way. It never ends well. So, this is actually a very crappy Wyvern. But it's a Wyvern. So, not far from the city is this big active volcano here. And if we fly in, you will see where I got the eggs. There are Wyverns here. And lots of little nests. So my buddy and I came in and scooped up the eggs. And then down here just below the Wyverns, see where these beautiful blue trees are? We have the rock drake nests and all the rock drakes. I love antagonizing them. Hey guys, how's it going? Okay, out of here. So if you're a fan of rock drakes, yeah, you can definitely get him here. So not far from here. Why does my gamma seems high? I know it's not. There we go. Okay, I had it at 2.5. Not far from here. You can't actually go beyond here. You hit the edge of the map. But this spot is really cool because there are phoenixes everywhere. Now you gotta watch your health because you can see mine is dropping pretty low. And of course I said there's phoenixes everywhere and I can't find a single one. There's one. Okay. So yeah, if you got tired of trying to get a phoenix on Scorched Earth during a heat wave, you can get one here. And you can get a fire wyvern to blow fire on it, so you can get it. And then over in here we have some of our Scorched Earth animals. Everything is on here somewhere, except for the extinction animals. Those have not been added yet. I don't know if they'll be added eventually or what. But this map is just absolutely gorgeous. I wish I wasn't lagging quite so bad. And I probably really should not have slushed that wyvern after all. My opinion is it's bigger than the island, but probably definitely not as big as Ragnarok. Maybe about the size of the center. I don't honestly remember. It's been so long since I've been to the center. But I'm going to go ahead and, because slushing this wyvern was a mistake, and I'm lagging, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the bird. But it's nice, because if I see like a bear for my buddy that collects bears, or an allosaur for me that I collect allosaurs, I can pick them up and take them to our taming pen with my wyvern. Yeah, that's better. Alright. So you can see, just really, really gorgeous. A friend of mine was going to originally build here, but she's kind of a wimp when it comes to aggressive animals, so she decided against it. I think because I'm running low on time, I'm going to go ahead and start teleporting myself places. But I will stop and show you the map. I mean, she don't know where I am anyway. I don't know where I am half the time. That's the thing. That's why I love ACM, because I can make teleports. But right now I actually do know where I am. I'm coming up on one of the beaver spawns. There's a lot of beavers just on the ocean, the coast on the ocean. It's a little weird, but around here there are a bunch of beaver dams, a few beavers in that water, not a lot. And right up from the beavers is one of my favorite spots on the map, because we all have issues with collecting too many animals. This is what I call Glowy Valley. And this is where you can find shinehorns, featherlights, glowtails. I was like, wait, what are you idiots called? Glowtails. And bulb dogs. So, because it's the Easter event, we've all been grabbing all the holiday colors we can find and squeeing a lot. And it's just right in sort of this area here. Again, I'll open my map real quick. I don't know if I have my GPS on me. I do. That's rare. Okay. So there's your coordinates. And right in here, some more glowies. They share spawns with like jerboas and some other stuff. Your Lymantria. So my friend Jelani comes in and cleans them out, because she's after bulb dogs and I'm after shinehorns. So now I'll show you the two other spots on the map that are pretty cool. I am not going to fly there because I don't remember how. Alright, well here, actually I'll show you three spots. So this is the honey fields. So look at this. This is insane. Resources on this map are very, very plentiful. The only thing that I wish it had, and I know this is greedy, is I wish it had oil nodes for me to place an oil pump on. If there is one, and you know about it, please tell me, because I don't. I've been getting a few little oil nodes that I found and using steam-powered press to make my oil. But, I have steampunk, so I'm on dyno-powered generator anyway. Alright, so that's the honey fields. It's just everywhere. It's insane. And then we're going to go to Aberration South. So let me go ahead and pull up my map and my GPS so you can see where I am. There is just a giant hole down here. And I'm going to go ahead and turn up my gamma ahead of time because I can't see shit. Alright, so you've got all your aberrant animals down here. I noticed a patch note said adding nameless, but I haven't seen any yet, so I really don't honestly know. But you got Ravagers, Mole Rats. The only thing I don't really like, they have raptors down here, but they're the regular kind of raptors, and my friend collects aberrant raptors, and I haven't been able to get those for her here because they're just regular old raptors. You can see. Ravagers. Ooh. Oh, I need to come back for him. That's a halfway decent level. I had a hard time finding a male for whatever reason. As you can see over here, we got a basilisk. Let me go tickle his tenties. That's what she said? I don't know. Are you an interesting color? Yeah, no, you're not. Okay. There's rock elementals down here too. And you got your Carcanos, your Aberrant Spinos, all kinds of good stuff down here. So if you like aberration animals, you can find most of them here. And this isn't the only one. So to the north, there we go. There is also an aberrant cave. Pulling up my map, my GPS again. Give the map a minute to fix itself. If it's going to fix itself. There we go. So there's your coordinates on the map. Alright, so. Coming in here. And this one's much smaller. I've seen videos of old builds of this where it led to an area under the city where you could get artifacts and all that jazz, but that seems to have been completely removed from the game, so this doesn't go very far. And there are the glowtails and bulb dogs and all that down here. It's just the other area is so much easier to get them. And be careful, because I kept coming down here with my goat not thinking, and there are seekers down here, so. I don't think I have my gamma up here. As you can see, it's very neat. There's tons of crystal everywhere. Both caves. Ugh! When suddenly Arthropleura. So yeah, and there's a snow zone. No frost wyverns. Having a brain fart here. Ice wyverns. There we go. Those are not on the server. That is a Ragnarok thing. There are griffins. I've seen a few here, there, and everywhere. Definitely lots of Quetzals. All kinds of good stuff. But yeah, so that's just a quick tour of Genesis, and could not make a longer video today. I mean, honestly, you probably don't want to see what I would do anyway, because I would probably just go work on my house or chase glowies. But anyway, I hope you've liked this video. I hope you might consider this map, because I think it is very, very neat. And I will see you all later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.